Hello guys, welcome back to SWS Boxing. Today I'm delighted to be joined with Keanen Wainwright. He's 8-1 with 5 knockouts and he's back out tomorrow, fight number 10, and it's against Ethan James at Telford. So how many hours notice have you had for this fight?
Well, from today, I found out at 11 o'clock this morning. So what time are we on now? So it's not even 12 hours yet. So I found out at 11 o'clock this morning. I was fighting myself anyway Saturday, but the show, this fight came forward and we kind of jumped at the chance really. It's a bigger platform. It's more of a challenge really.
Who were you meant to fight, mate?
I was meant to fight a Colombian fighter called Victor Julio.
Yeah, that was going to be in Sheffield, was it?
Yeah, just outside Sheffield in Rotherham.
Rotherham, yes.
Yeah.
So, is it because it's such a big opportunity live on BT Sport and it's both of your 10th fights and it's 10 rounds as well? So, your first 10 rounds.
I was scheduled for 10 rounds anyway this Saturday. I was fighting for international title, but that fell through because of medical reasons and whatnot. So that were a bit of a ball late. This fight come through because his opponent, I've heard he's a little bit poorly, so God bless him. And I've managed to come through and check the challenge really. Get a little bit of weight away. Not really the right category that I normally box in, but I'm always up for a challenge. If you don't challenge yourself in this sport, you'll get nowhere.
Yeah. So, do you know roughly what time you'll be on tomorrow?
Off the top of my head, I'm hearing around about 8:45.
Yes.
9 o'clock.
So not that late.
So not that late. Still an early bath there.
Yes. So are you looking forward to fighting on BT Sports?
Yeah, of course. Who wouldn't be looking forward to it? You're not in this game to be to not aim for these big shows like BT or Sky or DAZN. I'm lucky enough I fight on Fight Zone, which is a growing platform, but I'll jump at the chance to shine on a BT platform.
Yeah. Well, you're on a bit of a knockout roll, aren't you? You're 4 stoppages in a row.
Yeah. It's looking that way, and I've stopped a couple of strong kids. I've stopped a couple that have never been stopped before.
Who was
Joe Ducker,
champion?
Yeah.
Sean Davis, sorry.
Yeah.
Mata Sambu.
Yeah, and Ivan Mango.
Oh yeah, because they're all strong kids, and you've stopped them. Which fight did you enjoy the most?
The Ivan Mango one, I can look back and really say I really enjoyed that because it was on one of the arenas outside. It was a hot day, summer's day. There was no rain. It was just lovely venue outside. Just when you think about perfect, it was just perfect that night. And I stopped him with a lovely step left hand in the second round, and he just never recovered from it. Didn't make the count.
Yes, and that's you're doing very well, which is good.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, hopefully, mate. Fingers crossed, you might get another stoppage tomorrow.
Yeah. If it goes to 10 rounds, I'll be happy. But if I get this stoppage, it's a massive bonus. This guy's undefeated in 9. It'll be his first loss on his record. And it'll be a big statement for me, for all these people that will be tuning into BT Sports.
Yeah, and it gets your name out there as well.
Of course it does. Puts me in with the mix of the big boys.
Wait, is this for the title?
I believe it's not, because he was meant to be fighting for the European IBO title at super lightweight. But because I haven't done any check weights with the IBO governing body and some other issues, I don't think I could have sanctioned for this fight.
Oh, well, at least you've got the fight, which is the main thing. Yeah. So have you got many of the people? Because of course you would have. Because of course you would have.
Sorry.
Of course you would have sold tickets for your fight that was meant to be in Rotherham. Have you got many people coming down to this fight?
Yeah, I've got a few coming down. I've got a few coming down from Sheffield. Being a bit of ball ache as well because I sold a lot of tickets for the Magna show, and people are asking me, "Can I still use my tickets?" They don't. So I'm like, "No, you can't use them tickets. You've got to get new tickets down here. I'll sort the money out next week." Blah blah blah. But I've still got a decent amount of support willing to travel a bit further and come and watch me tomorrow.
Well, that's good of them, isn't it?
Yeah, it shows that they're really interested and really want to get behind me. I wouldn't be doing it without the fans. I owe them a lot.
Yeah. So what got you into boxing originally?
It's hard to say. When I was 9 years old, I dabbled in every sport going. I was an active kid. My friend's mom, my mom's friend, sorry, she had a young kid and he'd started boxing. She's like, "Oh, why don't you bring your son down? You'll enjoy it." My mom and my dad took me to boxing at 9 years old. I carried on going. My mom's friends stopped doing it, and I've been doing it ever since.
So you fell in love with the sport since then?
Since I was 9 years old and I first walked into that gym. Don't get me wrong, I still
So
dabbled at other sports.
was your dream to fight like on the big stage like you're doing?
You know what? I don't have big dreams like that. I just take every step as it comes. And then it's not until you look back and you realise, wow, what an accomplishment. But looking ahead, dreams go on forever. You can always, I'll fight on this show and then my dream will be, oh, imagine if I sold out Wembley. So dreams can go on forever. So I always just plan for tomorrow, see what tomorrow brings, and then look back and realise, oh God, that were good.
Yes. So did you have an amateur career, mate?
Yeah, I was busy amateur. I started the first fight at 11. I turned pro at 21. I had 58 fights. It was roughly a 60-40 record. I boxed in America twice. I boxed in Ireland. I boxed in Italy.
So you were quite a good amateur and you boxed all over the countries.
Yeah. I just tried to stay active, win some, you lose some. I was just in love with the sport from a young age and just wanted to keep sticking at it.
When you lost your first pro fight, was it hard to come back from the defeat?
To be honest, no, it wasn't because it was so early on. Don't get me wrong, it was absolutely devastating. It was a shock to me. It was a shock to all my family. It was a shock to my fans. It was a tough opponent, but because it was so early on, I think it was more easier to keep going because I was only 21 or 21. I'm like, I've got plenty of time to keep going. I can right them wrongs whenever. Just keep going. Imagine if I'd have stopped at 21 because I spat my dummy out off for one loss. It'd have been pathetic. So it wasn't that hard. I was still madly in love with boxing and just got straight back in the gym.
So would you say that even though you didn't want to lose, has that like kind of helped you in a way?
Oh yeah, it's matured me massively. Because I knocked my first opponent out, and I was thinking, oh, the first few pro fights are going to be walkovers. We struggled to get matched on the second one. Ended up having to get someone that were really, really over-experienced in not just boxing but kickboxing as well. It was short notice, and he came in and he took me the whole 4 rounds, and it was a close fight, and he ended up winning.
So it was like rematched him.
It humbled me. No, to be fair, he's not even boxed since. He's gone back to kickboxing,
oh.
And I think he's the weight above me now. But maybe a passable cross later on.
Well, there's no need to really fight him now because you're getting these bigger fights anyway.
Yeah.
And these bigger opportunities. Because we know we know who would win in the rematch, wouldn't we, mate?
Yeah, yes, of course we would. I'd stick to a game plan, took him over maybe 8 or 10 rounds, and I'd thinking about boxing him.
Yeah.
The thing is with them 4-rounders, I lost the first round, and I was like thinking, I've only got 3 more. If I lose another one, I've lost the fight. So I was chasing then. In a 10-round fight, if you lose the first round, you've got 9 rounds. You can take your time and pick your pace up a little bit more. But in a 4-round fight,
so you're gonna be a bit patient because you've got 10 rounds to do it.
Yeah, I've got 10 rounds to do
Just
it.
take your time, stay
if
patient.
it starts fast, I start fast. But it can be a chess match at times.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So who's your current trainer, mate?
It's Glyn Rhodes, and it always has been, and it probably always will be.
So is he coached you from the amateur days?
He's known me from being a baby. He's like a second father to me. I couldn't see myself in any other gym. I couldn't see myself training with anybody else. It's just this bond we've got, and I mean, we all have us fallouts and stuff, but it's like family. I couldn't see myself training or enjoying it anywhere else.
Yeah. So you've been training with him for a while, which is good. So you've got a good connection with him.
Yeah,
so he's your main
great
trainer, is he?
Yeah.
Is Dennis Hobson your promoter?
He's not my promoter. Well, I work with him a lot. I'm not signed with him, but he's part management as well with me. So he looks after me, gets me the right fights, and he's trying to push me all the way. And I take my hat off to Dennis because he's really putting in some work with me now.
Yeah, so you thank loads of people in your career who's given you all these opportunities so far in your career.
Yeah, I thank a lot of people. Glyn, Matt, and taking all up and down the country. Sam Sheedy for putting me on the pads. Tommy for getting up at the early hours. Tommy Frank is another professional in our gym. Yeah. He gets up early hours, meets for runs, even when he's not got a fight.
I've seen Tommy Frank. He's pushing on for a British title soon, I think.
He's got the British title. It was meant to be defending the British title and boxing for the Commonwealth title.
Against Jay Harris?
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, yeah. That should have been... I was looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's just not come off this year. Maybe it'll start next year, and that'll be the fight.
Yeah, it should be a good tear up, that, and maybe.
Yeah, it should be a really good scrap.
So, do you support your teammates?
Without a doubt, yeah. I believe in my teammates 100%.
Yeah, and I'm sure they'll be all there tomorrow cheering you on if they can make it.
Yep, there's room in my bed tonight, and I think he might be coming down later, jumping in. He's that eager.
Probably, mate. And before I let you go, do you have any advice for someone who wants to be a pro boxer?
I do. The thing I would tell any young kid or anyone getting into boxing is consistency is key. You're not going to get good overnight. It's over a period of time. Just keep going in day after day, even on the days where you don't want to. If you go in and you try your best, you will get better. And before you know it, you'll be looking back thinking, how did I get here? I am now a professional boxer. Consistency is key to anything in life. Just little and often.
Yeah. Thank you for your time, mate. In absolutely smash it tomorrow.
Thank you, mate. Nice speaking to you, pal.
Bye, mate. Good luck.
Bye-bye.
All the best.
Bye-bye.
Bye.